Laura, wait.
We have a gift!
Here.
Oh, a real bow.
Hella sweet bow.
As opposed to the fake bows we've been using.
Shoot an arrow into almost anything.
Thank you, Jonah.
I will use it to kill hundreds of men.
Laura, the endurance speed.
Fuck yeah, compound bows.
You can probably
Yep.
boat to make your way there. Maybe on those rocks.
Cutout was a couple of upgrades that I purchased. One of them is called napalm arrows.
If they're out there, I don't know what they're waiting for.
They're like fire arrows, only instead of just burning out
Don't trust Whitman.
really quickly, they spread fire all around, so the guys just run around on fire longer. It's pretty great.
Jonah's an idiot.
Alex has been gone too long. I shouldn't have let him go alone.
No, you shouldn't have!
I am less familiar with this half hour of the video game, so I'm pretty stoked to actually be playing it.
Laura, I hope you understand.
You'll see me running around and actually having fun in a little bit, because I'm just celebrating the fact that, yay, it is the next section of gameplay!
Fascinating history and culture.
He looks like a Chuck E. Cheese robot when he talks.
Find something to take your mind off things.
You're the birthday, you're the birthday, you're the birthday, boy or
He
girl!
looks like a shitty animatronic.
Let's take that as a good sign.
Thus we never see the true
He
secret
does!
till it is illustrated to us. But by the one
5 Nights at Whitman's.
Of course we are, Mike.
The most horrifying game in the history of
Still
man.
be scarier than Five Nights at Freddy's, as long as it didn't completely depend on jump scares.
I know if the scariest thing about Five Nights at Freddy's is he's making a third one.
Yeah. The amount of money this guy is making for the amount of effort he has to put into these, I do not blame him for churning these out. He's going to keep making these forever.
Yep, thank you, furries. This is furries' fault.
Anyway, I'm looking for Reyes, but I can't find her. So instead, oh, hey! I landed on top of something. It was... Oh, I lost it.
Let's see. I think there's an achievement for killing the crabs on this beach.
There is an achievement for killing a crab on this beach. There's a couple achievements for killing certain animals. Oh, man, new rifle.
Neat.
And, oh, hey, look, there's a mine. Let's just... Yep. Yeah, that's an actual thing. That's a collectible. Pig! I'm hunting a pig with an assault rifle! Military
Well, that's
grade!
a wild boar. Those things really... You
Yeah.
really need an assault rifle to kill those things. Unless you're Bushmen, in which case you do it barefoot in a rice paddy with a spear.
Boys
You
will
use the
fuck you up.
dead pigs to spell out oink.
I don't know, these boars keep actually running away from me. Like, they don't seem to be too interested in trying to charge at me when I'm shooting them with an assault rifle with a grenade launcher attachment. And these fuckers are worth 60 experience when you kill them! Oh, and there's one other kind of collectible that I don't know if I find here in this run or not, but they're basically Nazi helmets on sticks, and if you take them down, then Laura's like, yeah, well, that's a collectible.
And there's a tank.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just having fun running around and killing boars with an assault rifle. Hey, you know, Jonas is kind of into that whole spiritualism thing, so let's ask him about hunting wild animals with assault weapons.
You should go now. You gotta find Alex.
He's surprisingly cool with it.
Meh.
Boars are dicks. Fuck
They
'em.
really are. They ruin everything. They will fuck you up. Just fuck boys.
Probably native to this island. They probably got here by swimming.
Alright, so this bow can shoot ropes into cracked walls.
Okay.
That's the upgrade you get, aside from napalm arrows and other, like, damage boosting stuff. you get the ability to shoot ropes into walls, but only the walls that you can climb up on.
Well, you had a real bow before, right? You eventually did upgrade off your piece of shit, right?
Yeah.
A compound bow is not really stronger, it just reduces the amount of, like, force you have to apply to it. Okay, I'm applying logic to this game again. Ignore me.
Yeah, don't do that. That way lies madness.
I'm heading in. Going radio silent.
Alex.
There's so much shit to collect in this area.
There's a ton of shit to collect in this area. I'm not looking forward to 100%ing it.
I'm glad I don't have to do those videos. Fuck.
Oh, hey, 2 more guys talking to each other. So let's drag out the silenced pistol and wait for them to stop talking to each other, because, once again, if you interrupt them, they will actually know something's going on.
Killed Vlad during the roundup.
What? She killed one of the Russians?
Not just one. Took out Dmitri and Nikolai, too.
Holy shit. Has anyone told Boris?
He's running over the salvage top on that ship she came in on.
Yeah, this conversation isn't funny. There are a couple of conversations these guys have that are actually
You
pretty
murdered
entertaining.
a family.
Not the entire family yet.
Well, we're on our way to deal with the last one.
Give it about 10 minutes. But yep, as long as you just kill these 2 guys, they don't spawn any more dudes. Although, I'm not sure if these guys actually spawn any extra dudes if you get caught or not.
It's like a Saving Private Ryan scenario where you're the entire German army. Matthias is penning a letter to their parents. A special task force is being sent, saving cultist Boris.
So, because we have an upgrade that lets us climb faster, we actually climb at a reasonable speed that doesn't require me jumping around like an idiot anymore.
Sin.
Um,
What happened to you?
Squeaky!
what? What? Okay,
There's a name tag there.
Bad.
You're better than this, Kalon. Well, no,
So-
not really.
No. Looking up the skirt is required for 100%. I'm sorry.
Sure.
That should do it.
Oh, this one's pretty funny because they're talking about how one of these guys one of these cultists murdered another cultist because he would not shut up about cultist shit.
Damn it, brother. Why'd you have to do that?
He wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Valid reason.
Was driving me crazy.
Yeah.
Sun Queen this, Sun Queen that. All that goddamn
Some people actually don't buy into Matthias's bullshit, but they pretend to because they enjoy living.
Yeah.
And then Lara Croft comes along.
Yeah, but you gotta control that shit. Just keep your mouth shut about it, alright? Fine, fine.
I solved your problem.
No, you gotta shoot the guy behind him first so the other guy doesn't see.
Actually, no matter who you shoot first, you get caught.
Okay, so again, better AI than you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry for talking about Watch Dogs so much, but it's kind of like half of the video games I'm playing these days.
Hey. That guy was coming to see what was going wrong, and
I like his little saunter. He's like, "Hey, what's going? Oh,
that's a bullet."
he was having a real good day, and he was just sauntering along."
You can shoot the rope in the door, but that's actually not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to shoot it at the cliffside, because if you shoot it at the door, Lara's like, I can't do anything with that. Because that requires actually a different upgrade than what we have.
Really?
He had a spring in his step and a song in his heart, and you put a bullet in his face.
Mm-hmm. It was great.
So if you shoot out a door, I expect the game to let you start crawling across, and the door just open and you'd fall to your death.
Cleverly disguised loading screen, only not really.
Yeah, I appreciate these as opposed to actual loading screens, so.
Or elevators.
Cleverly disguised ass shots.
I liked in Metroid Prime where you would shoot a door and it was just not open for 2 minutes.
What's the worst? Mass Effect. It had elevators last loading times, prevent head loading times in the elevators.
So, now we have a pump-action shotgun, and one of the upgrades for the pump-action shotgun is fire bullets. I cannot afford the fire bullets, so I'm fucking saving up for those fire bullets.
Didn't we also get a new machine gun?
Yes, we did, but that's less important than fire bullets for the shotgun.
Bullets.
Fire bullets.
Incendiary rounds, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
Basically, it's Laura's next step to becoming a fire mage.
Pyromancer.
Yeah, that's about the only way to explain how she gets insinuaries on this random island, but okay, sure.
Yeah, Laura is capable of pyrokinesis.
Mm-hmm.
And the stress from the island has brought out her latent powers.
We have been saying this entire game.
Like, the second game is going to open up with Professor Xavier telling her about a special school for people like her.
Anyway, that was a big gun.
The fire bullets aren't actually bullets. It's just a means to channel concentrated bursts of pyrokinesis.
And already we found more shotgun parts. I love this part of the game because it just starts throwing upgrades at you.
Oh, so game balance.
So we're in the cool German bunker now, where we start finding out that they did lots of crazy research here because, again, they're Germans and they just love occult shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They put in the orders and refilled, no questions asked.
Shoot him in the bum.
But we already shipped up all those portables last week.
That guy has a nice bow.
I think the guy with the green subtitles is actually the guy we're peeking at right now, so I had to wait for them to stop talking.
Come on, that bum was just begging to be shot.
I know, I'm sorry. And this is a really hard fight. In fact, I actually die, and the game is nice enough to checkpoint you in the middle of some fights, and while that is appreciated during normal gameplay, it kind of makes recording seamless edits kind of a bitch.
Static all night. Something's going on.
So yeah, I die at least twice in this fight, so, because it's hard. Like, it starts out with just those two guys over there, and then more guys come in, and then more guys drop in from the ceiling, and I try to keep it at least about as long as one consistent fight would take, but I love shooting guys off ropes because they just die immediately. No! No!
Die immediately, eh?
Well, I mean, if you hit them, yeah.
Hit them enough. Okay, that dude was dead like the second shot. That was just... that was frustration right there.
And you can actually shoot the generators and they'll explode. I did not know that until right about here.
Because that's how generators work.
Yeah. Oh, god damn it, Armored Guy. Armored Guy, you're not threatening at all.
Yeah, this is weird. I don't know.
But yeah, I don't know why Armored Guys come in at you completely alone, because completely alone they are not threatening at all.
Also, hey games, just steal the Uncharted thing where you run up the armored guy's shield and flank him.
Please?
Like, armored guys are not for
That was
fun.
so cool!
Sorry, shield guys, whatever. Like, that's fun, it makes them not a horrible pain in the ass to deal with.
Our coastal base.
Accidentally looking at one of these, oh no!
We suspect the Americans have
The Americans. That's how you know it's German, because he says the Americans.
The Americans!
disrupted across the island.
I was saying this in one of the exploration videos, but I don't know if everybody's watching those. Laura has a really good imagination to read these in voices and accents of people she's never met in real life before.
Meet heavy resistance en route. Request reinforcements as soon as possible.
I don't know how good a Latinist is. Considering how he spells a German V with a Z.
Alright.
Hey, come on, Mola.
Thank God for practice runs, because I know what's coming up there. If they roll that down at you, they'll try to shoot it and have it explode in your face, and then it's like the one threatening thing about this hallway.
You know, when the whole time I was playing this section, because it was an old German base in the game that's really trying to be Uncharted, I kept expecting zombies.
Wow.
He lived through a grenade, but the guy behind him did not.
He had a really thick jacket on.
Unfortunately, there's one downside to lobbing grenades at people and having them gib, and that is if they gib, then you cannot loot shit off their bodies.
It's just go the Fallout 3 approach, where any chunk of a person you can find is lootable.
Yeah. And I'm taking this section really slow because I don't want to die.
There was one time in Fallout New Vegas where I had just looted an entire, like, enclave or whatever it is, and I was over encumbered, and I couldn't go back to town, and I wasn't about to walk there, so I just found a piece of eyeball, and I dumped all my shit into the eyeball, and I picked up the eyeball, and I ran back to town.
Oh, Bethesda.
As weird as Bethesda games get, I really do love them.
I don't. Fallout 3 was shit.
Well, Fallout 3 was shit, yes. But I'm talking...
It did have Liberty Prime, so it had that going for it.
Yeah, it did have Liberty Prime.
Everything else was terrible. And for the record, I'm not a Fallout fan. Fallout 3 is my first Fallout game, and it's terrible.
Yeah, Fallout 3 was also my first Fallout game, and I was like, well, this is fun, I guess, but it's not good.
It's fun if you mod the hell out of it, but that requires PC, that, you know...
Also, then that's not really Fallout 3.
Yeah. Napalm arrows. Guys, just keep coming.
This room needs to end. We're running out of things to talk about.
It's getting there. There's only like one more guy and then 3 more guys huddled by an explosive barrel. Like right up here. Yep, here we are. This is the end of the room.
Oh shit, she killed them all. That means we can kill her.
Yeah, surely we'll have better luck than the, 40 guys that were just down there. Just the 3 of us huddled around this extremely explosive red barrel.
It's for luck.
Mm-hmm.
It's a common NPC superstition that if you huddle around a red barrel, it's extra lucky. You know, like a rabbit's foot, only, explosive.
That explains so much of Half-Life 2. I don't think there's a single part of Half-Life 2 that does not have an explosive barrel in it somewhere.
I guess the opening scene where you just go through the city and don't actually have any guns?
I'm trying to think if the Citadel has any.
City gives you, portable explosive barrels.
But no, you have a super grav gun.
Yeah, but it gives you those little orbs that explode, and they're basically little explosive barrels.
They are incendiary shells, but man, I just call them fire bullets. I don't actually think I used them this video. Because surprisingly enough, the shotgun is getting less and less useful now that the machine gun is getting more upgrades.
And anyway, there is an established plot reason for why there's so many explosive barrels in Half-Life 2. The guy Zero is stuck on his keyboard.
Oh yes, that's right.
References.
Woohoo! That one I actually get.
Oh, what?
Yep.
No one noticed that.
That would fucking hurt.
Look at this big
That
guy.
dude is huge.
He has huge guts. And he also does not notice me shooting his friend in the face.
Holy. Yeah, he's like 9 feet tall.
Hey, you died. Stop that.
Hey, guess what? It's our first boss fight of the game.
Who the fuck let giant Gonzalez?
So, you need to wait for him to punch you, and then stab him in the leg with the arrow, and then shoot him in the head. That's the boss fight. You do that like 3 times.
What the hell is giant Gonzalez doing here?
Andre the Giant.
Yeah, wrestling references.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was more stupid in 90s. Yeah.
It's Wilt Chamberlain's roid raging brother.
And, bam, we're transported to the Fiddy Zone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Unnecessarily violent.
You have issues.
Oh, he had a little bunny rabbit.
Gee, the woman who's saying, "I'll kill you all bastards," while running towards him with a grenade launcher that she just acquired, has issues.
I never noticed the little bunny rabbit on his belt. I kind of feel bad for killing him now.
Yeah, he's a family man. He had a daughter.
No, he didn't.
He ate his daughter.
He had 3 brothers that we already murdered. One of them with the grenade launcher I was just talking about.
I don't think that was Boris.
Yeah, that was Boris.
Was he Russian?
No, he wasn't speaking Russian, but that was Boris.
Huh.
At least I'm pretty sure that was Boris.
I don't think it was.
Also, Kalon, having brothers does not preclude you from having children. What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any kids, though. Hey, look! It's like the first cutscene of the game, only in a lower resolution.
Oh my god.
So much has happened. I've become a psychopath. I've murdered like 700 cultists.
I'm super into murder.
Hair still perfect.
At least until the sequel comes, when I suddenly feel bad about all this. But for now, riding the adrenaline high. Oh yeah.
I don't think she actually feels bad about it.
I don't think she does either.
I think she's like, yeah, that was awesome. I'm gonna go out and do more.
I'm gonna go do
murder.
it some more, yeah.
Gonna fight a bear.
I'm so bored now that I can't murder anything.
I've killed everything else on the planet but a bear. I will kill one of every animal.
Maybe eat it? Who knows?
I am the anti-Noah.
Judging from how excited she is to drive certain species into extinction in the earlier games, I would actually believe that.
Just jump into the salt water with electricity sparking about. That's, you know, no problem there.
Ultra safe. You can also run right into that electric box, and she just goes, "Oh no!" Puts her hands up.
You can see him!
It doesn't look good.
No! Damn it, the door's blocked. Just hold on. I'm going to get you out of there.
Alright, so this puzzle actually confuses me a little bit. At least the first couple times I played it. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to drag it over, and then you jump onto the ladders to move it left and right. I did not get that you had to jump onto the ladders to move them left and right at first.
Oh. So now it slides really easily. After having to pull the shit out of it.
Keep this. They just greased the crap out of the bearings in there.
Hit just the left and right bearings.
It was like Roth did that nothing day and night. That was his. He didn't want to confront, you know, Christ, what's her name? About, you know, the whole possible
Reyes.
baby
and
daddy thing.
Definitely was not paying attention because the ladders are lined up fine. So, oh, damn it.
This is how Roth dealt with that whole issue. He just stayed down here and constantly greased the bearings for this thing. Make sure it was in perfect working order. Just for hours on end.
Here we go.
Sorry for dragging you into this mess. I don't know what I was thinking. Coming out here.
I know what you were thinking. I'm gonna be the hero, cause I'm Alex. I wear a shirt that has a nerd thing on it.
What were you expecting to happen there? And what happened?
I really want DLC where you play as Alex and he thinks he's in his own action movie, but you only kill like 30 people. And then Lara comes on and is like, yeah, I killed like 80 cultists in the last hour. I exploded their entire base.
I killed a literal giant on the way here.
You didn't even hit me. It was kind of easy.
Okay, good. Now you electrified the entire boat. Good going.
You got the tools.
Finally, I impressed you.
Let's get you out of here.
God.
Oh, sorry.
Non-verbal shout of pain.
It looks like my dance career is over.
Shut up.
He is trying really hard to be like a movie badass, and he is failing miserably, and that's why I love it.
You'll kill us, since we're supposed to just fucked around for fucking electrical conduits in a ship submerged.
I don't think his glasses have any class in them.
Maybe not anymore, but I'm pretty sure they did in the very beginning.
The others are counting on us.
Take the wrench, it's the only one on the entire island.
Now.
Oh, and because it has to come out of nowhere, sudden love interest.
It's like, I guess now that you're literally about to die.
Yeah. So, we are 3 for 4 on white males surviving, and considering the fourth one is a traitor...
Wow.
And now you have that thing we stole off Boris allows us to go up ropes super fast. You just hold square. It's like that one time where I glitched her out, only on purpose now.
Well, I've accidentally got Alex killed.
Accidentally.
Alright.